My name is Sister Betsy Conway, and I've been a Sister of St. Joseph since I graduated from college, which was over 30 years ago. And my story of God started when I was very young. One of my earliest memories is of standing in my front yard and thinking about how hard the world could be sometimes, and thinking that we could either be part of what makes it better or part of what makes it worse. And I knew that I wanted to be on God's side. I always wanted to be a mother, so I never really gave religious life any thought. Since I was young, that was all I thought I was born to be, was a mother. So even as I was developing my spirituality and getting more and more involved with my faith, I belonged to CYO in high school, and eventually a group of young people called Living in Faith Together. But through all of this, I was dating and I was imagining myself as someone who would be married and have a family. As I matured and studied theology, I became more and more aware of, I think, the depth of God's love and how we're called to live it even more widely than I had understood when I was younger, and how to respond radically to Jesus' call to bring people in from the margins, go to the places where it's not comfortable and ask the questions and challenge the status quo. And as I paid more and more attention to that and deepened my own understanding of the depth of God's love, I think I became aware that I was going to need a lot of help if I really wanted to live the way I believed that we were called to. At the same time, I was getting restless in my relationships, and I mean, when I was dating, there was a restlessness that I felt that maybe what I thought I was meant to be wasn't really what I was meant to be. And then I went on a retreat. On this retreat was a Sister of St. Joseph who talked about the signs of a vocation. Now, it was the end of my junior year in college, and I had never given any thought to religious life before this. But as I listened to her speak, I began to feel that maybe this was why I had been so restless before, because I had been looking in the wrong direction. I knew that I needed to be in a place where I was steeped in the gospel and steeped in the Psalms. And in community, we pray every day, together and alone. And as a congregation, we talk in so many ways about how we are to challenge the structures and the systems that break down God's dream of unity. I don't feel like I'm not a mother. I feel like I am a mother, because we're meant to be the parenting God to the places where we are. And so it's important for me to say that choosing or being chosen for religious life is not about a lack of relationship. It's all about relationship. And it's not about being alone. It's about community. And for me, it wasn't about not being a mother. It's about finding a different way of loving that helps you to stay on fire with God.